It's 2022. This is our first show of the year, Neil.
Bravo.
You excited? You excited?
I'm excited.
You all had a good bloody New Year. I know we did. We had a box today.
Yeah,
didn't
unexpected.
we? Unexpectedly, we did. Yeah. In the end, we had a great New Year. Anyway, as you can hear in the background, it's our resurrection record. Because as you well know, majority of the music these days is absolute tosh. Majority. And so this is How Long by Ace. What a cracking song. Neil, we don't make songs like this no more. I can tell you that.
By Ace, is it?
Yes.
I'm not really listening to the clubs.
What, the Ace Clubs? Yeah. It's just us two tonight. Because we've been so bloody busy for the last couple of weeks, working and what have you, that we haven't had time to invite a guest. But don't fret, because we've got a paranormal ale. Dead Ed is popping in. Just say it, Neil, and we'll move on.
It's it, John.
I'm going to hit it
You
right
hit
now.
it now.
I'm going to hit it right now.
Hey!
So there you go. That was How Long by Ace.
How long? How long is it, John?
It's about 2.5 minutes.
2.5 minutes.
Yeah, about 2.5 minutes long. Cracking song. Like I said before, they just don't make music like that no more, do they, Neil? They don't.
They probably do, John.
Well, I don't hear them, I can tell you that.
There's a lot of bands about that are doing new music, but it's a different kind of style.
Neil, are you eating nuts while we're trying to do a show?
Yeah, dry roasted, dry January.
Dry January. Is that why you've had no butter on your toast?
Yeah.
Is that why you're having dry crackers?
Yeah.
Neil, that isn't dry January.
John, they'd nappy the girl in me, I'm telling you. I'm going to take them off in a minute.
Neil, dry January means you can't have any beer or alcohol.
Seriously.
Yeah, that's dry January, Neil.
I've been doing this now for 14 days, John. Nearly 14 days.
Swear to God. I know your humour's dry, but that's ridiculous. Ridiculous. So are you doing a proper dry? Have you had any booze or any alcohol?
At least me nuts are dry, John. You know what I mean?
Well, it's been a while, eh? It's been a while. Well, the only thing what went off on New Year's Eve.
Them rubber pants I've got on. I tell you.
Squeaky cheeks. I've got a fact on that song, Neil.
What, squeaky cheeks?
Now, How Long by Ace.
Oh.
The lead singer, Paul Carrick, he was the lead singer. And the song was released in 1974, all them bloody years ago.
Oh, yeah, I was -1, John.
Neil, they didn't have phones or anything them days. Everything was sent by carrier pigeon and stuff and smoke signals. You know, if you wanted to have a see what else he's doing down the road, you had to send a pigeon out.
Brilliant, eh?
Unbelievable.
I was looking at the special 48 cars I was over there, John.
Was you?
Yeah, with the joystick, you've got to load the cassette into the thing.
Yeah.
Graphics.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Darren Thompson's decaf, and I was there like this, and then my mum would walk in the room and go, "Yeah, do it now." I'm doing Darren Thompson's decaf.
Whatever. Whatever. Smallest joystick I've seen. So anyway, it was released in 1974, and it reached number 3 in the UK charts. Have some of that. Not bad, eh? Neil, Paul Carrick.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was also in a couple more bands. Can you name 2? Can you name 2 bands
He was in Looking Back Over My Shoulder.
That's not a band, Neil.
That was Mike and the Mechanics.
Mike and the Mechanic. And do you know what? He wasn't a mechanic either. How about that?
Oh, no.
No, he couldn't fix anything.
Okay.
No. But he was also in Squeeze.
Never.
He was, Neil.
What with Cool for Cats, all that?
Cool for Cats, yeah.
And thingy on the piano.
Jules
Holland.
Jules Holland, yeah.
I don't know that.
Well, there you go. You learn something new every day. Don't you? So there you go.
Good old Carrick.
Neil, it's time for our paranormal roundup, kid. Get them glasses on. I've had some new ones for Christmas.
Yeah, he got some new ones.
Why'd you see Neil's?
Oh.
Not bad.
Willy Wonka. and the chocolate starfish. Oh, you going to put me in the telly then?
John Candy. Sorry, John Lennon. Neil, what have you been up to, pal? What have you?
I want to know
Well,
what I've been up to.
I do want to know what you've been up to, or I wouldn't have asked.
Not a lot, to be honest. Since Christmas, anyway, I've been doing a lot. I've joined the gym now, John. No, you know me. Now, I've got to do it, John. I've got to do it. This is my last time I'm ever going to even try it. But I'm doing really well.
Yeah.
I've joined the gym. I look forward to the gym now. I never have looked forward to it before.
Yeah.
But I love the machines there.
Is this
John.
your boyfriend, Jim?
No, John, shut up.
When you say you've been in gym, you mean you've been in the gym?
In the gym, John.
Oh, sorry.
Treadmills.
In the gym, John.
Treadmills, weight training, everything.
Okay.
And I feel a lot better already, and I've only been doing it like over a week. And
Well,
I feel a lot better. I've cut all the crap out.
Well, Neil, I'm going to stop you there because the person you go with, Mr. Andrew Walker, he tells me the only machines that you've been using are the fucking vending machines. So I don't know what he's on about there. You know what I mean?
Do you want me to get your Snickers in a twist?
Yeah, so Neil, what have you been up to apart from that?
Not a lot. What have we been up to, John? I ain't done a lot.
Yeah, I done a lot.
I'm saying drinking, am I? You know what I mean? I ain't really had a drink.
It's gone all cold turkey on me.
Yeah, I have, yeah. And
what's what we've got for paranormal, Neil? A glass of water.
You better believe
if you're going to do a review on H2O, I swear to God, even the water boy, Bobby Boucher. Neil, our new video for old Graiseley Hall, the house that blots, cries, or grizzles, the house that cries, is hopefully dropping this Saturday.
Oh, yes.
Neil, what a night we had.
You know what? It's the best room I have ever been in.
And he's been to Amsterdam.
Yeah, I've been to Amsterdam. And this is called the Red Room as well.
Have some of that.
And I've been in a Red Room in Amsterdam as well.
He was traumatised when you come out the Red Room at the house that cries and all.
I'm telling you, just if you're in Amsterdam, was £60 there.
That's quite expensive, really, for Amsterdam. Not like I know or anything.
John, not when you have a few of every day. The old rebel, eh?
Neil, you was in TGI Fridays.
Oh.
Neil applied to be a window cleaner in Amsterdam.
Oh, yeah. I'm glad you remember you TGI Fridays, John.
What?
Because I've got a bone to pick with Iceland warehouse.
Oh, Neil, they might be watching.
I hope so. Bought some fresh chicken for me trim diet. Yeah.
It was deep fried.
No, it was not deep fried. It was cooked.
Okay.
Yeah. Thighs.
Yeah.
You know, like Linford Christie's. Right. 5 of them. There was, I opened the packet up. 4 there and 1 just a bone. That's some toss pot. I'm sorry about my language. And gnawed on it and put it back in the box. And then sealed it. I'll tell you what, John, there was a bit of meat on it though.
Was that?
Yeah.
What did you do with the other 3? Do you eat them at all?
Yeah.
That is disgusting.
Why?
Because someone else has it.
All right, I'll confess, I'll give it to my dad for his
I'd be spitting feathers, I'll tell you now. I'll be spitting feathers.
I'll tell you, people say, oh, you did them for the job. I swear on my baby's life, I couldn't believe it. I wish I'd have took a photo of it when it was in the packet. I never even noticed it, John.
So anyway, we was there with Kay and Craig Maloney at the house that cries, and Mr. Dead Cold obviously turned up. Me, him, and Nige. We had a great night. The Estes Method. Please watch Mark Boner's video.
Yeah, he's brilliant.
On YouTube. It's there now. You can watch it. Bloody fantastic. And ours will be dropping on Saturday. So please give that a watch as well.
Well, if anybody don't know, it's Dead Cold Paranormal, by the way.
It's freezing in there.
You don't want to put in Mark Boner because you don't know what's going to pop up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, as long as biggest dickers I want to. We're all right there.
Mark Boner and biggest dickers. What we watching?
It's Amsterdam again.
Yeah, Dead Cold Paranormal. House that blast. No, sorry, cries.
Yeah.
Tell you what, it's a cracking video. And the way he illustrates them, John.
Bloody
You
brilliant.
must admit.
He's like the Harry Seacombe of the paranormal world, isn't he?
All he's going to do is burst out into an hymn. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The spirits are going with us. That's what I'm saying.
Neil, where are we going this Saturday? Where are we going Saturday, Neil?
Woodchester Mansion, John.
Woodchester Mansion. Yeah.
Yeah.
Woodchester Mansion we're off to on Saturday. Can't bloody wait. We've got it to ourselves, and we're going to have a cracking time.
I've never been.
You're going to love it, Neil.
I've seen a photo of it, and it looked pretty scary, to be honest with you, John. I'm a bit worried about this one.
It's like driving down to a Hammer House of Horror film.
I feel like one of the Scooby-Doo gangs.
We're going in the van.
Right.
Yeah. You're dressing up as Thelma. Luke's Daphne.
I'll be Fred. I don't change my hairstyle.
Well, this is true. So, Neil, we're going to move on with the show, pal. We're going to move on with the show. It is time for, let me just hit the button here before I forget. And down the treat, that is. It's our paranormal ale. Neil, what have we got?
Yeah.
Even though it's dry January, just alliterate that.
Yeah. We have got. I've never seen this one before. Look at that.
What is it?
It's like a woman on a motorbike, and their slogan is, what is it? Is do stuff together. Look, we want to be together. Look, he's in the side corner. You know, otherwise it's basically couples.
Yeah.
Need
Okay.
to do stuff together. That's what this beer's about,
Okay.
isn't it?
Okay.
It's by Michela. It's pale yellow with a mid-sized white head. And I on about me.
Yeah. Good on for you, eh?
Me with a liver disease. But yeah, by the way, 4.7%.
Pour it, Neil.
John.
Sounds fantastic.
It looks.
I'm going to just crack this one open now. Because I'm not doing dry January. Because I think it's stupid. You got to live life to the full. You never know when it's your last.
Exactly. You know, John, you know when we first started having ales?
Yeah.
And that smell of the ale.
Uh-huh.
Like the original smell.
Here's one I made earlier.
That's what it smells like.
Ooh. Very
nice.
That is hoptastic.
Yeah, that is very nice.
Hoptastic, that is.
And you know something, it ain't too strong, it's only 4.7%. I mean, that's pretty weak for an ale, eh?
Mm-hmm.
You know,
It is nice, though.
it is, can't see for a bit like.
Very nice. So, Neil, do me a bloody favour and give us a rating on the old ale scale.
4.6 out of 5, John.
Do you know what? You can't get better than that. Well, you can.
You can avoid them, man.
You can get 5 out of 5, can't you? Do you know what I mean?
Jesus.
These beers, people, if you do like a good beer and a good ale or a craft IPA, check these beers out. You won't be bloody disappointed because if we think the shit, we'll tell you the shit. That's why. That's right, tell you, kid.
Have you ever had a crap one, John?
Yeah, but I can't remember. I can't remember.
I'm too polite, really. You know what I mean?
He's too polite.
You could put a piece of shit in a plastic glass and milk it down on a drink and say, "Oh, 4.7, that is, John. 4.7."
So there you go. We've had a little sip of the old paranormal ale. We've got a little livener on the side as well, you know, because this is how we roll.
This is, you know, John.
This is how we roll. Yeah, this is how we roll.
Rock and roll, man.
And, yeah. Woo-hoo! Lock up your daughters. Make them lagers long and cool. On that note, we do a little section every week because anybody who knows him or even met him or spoke to him, they know that he's the most unluckiest, clumsiest bastard anybody could ever meet. So our little section is called this. Orange spills the juice.
You're doing that now?
We're doing it now, Neil. But this one is not orange spills the juice. It's orange spills the paint. Orange, take it away. I'm just going to slide to the side.
I'm running out of stories.
You keep saying this, but you keep getting another one, don't you?
This was about 10 years ago when I lived in my house and I just moved in. And I just painted the ceiling. A lovely, lovely white colour. It was fantastic.
Was it?
Yeah.
Was it like the video to Imagine?
John, I'll tell you something now. It was just fantastic. Anyway, it's beautiful. So I thought, believe it or not, I was painting the chimney breast a burnt orange colour. But nothing to, I just said, but it was a burnt orange colour. So my daughter and my lad sitting on the settee, and I put the big paint pot on the fireplace. And there, it's going on a treat, man, fantastic.
All right, Daniel LaRusso.
John, I must have had a nervous twitch in my hand for some reason. and I knocked the paint pot off. I must have karate chopped it. Yeah! You know, shot a can karate, yeah.
Happy birthday, dear Danielson.
Shot a can karate, and I accidentally knocked it, and the tin of paint just flew through the air. Instead of going that way, it flew and dropped from about 4 foot, you know, and just as it's hit the deck, it's just exploded all over the house. All over the kids, all over the new sofa, the curtains, the skybox, the telly, all over the new ceiling. I've just painted, and I was covered in it, man. And
You ain't got it off since.
I got it off since. It was John. It was. How can that happen?
I don't know, Neil. All these stories that you tell me, and I would witness myself, I say to myself, how the hell did that happen?
I don't know how it happened, John. It was amazing. It was like an explosion in a Dulux factory. That's what it was like. It was, John. Everything in the house was covered in burnt orange. The sofa was ruined. Everything was ruined. You know.
His daughter looked like Mr. Blobby. Covered in spots.
Oh, fine. So I did.
So how did you kind of resolve all this, Neil? What did you do?
I had to get it all up there, John. That's to throw a few. Well, I don't know, John. I can't remember, to be honest. I nearly lost my relationship
For what?
like that. But yeah, it was a disaster, John. And that's why I'll overpay somebody now.
Yeah.
You know, rather pay somebody to do it. And don't say it'd be like my sex life, John. Right, so I know what you're thinking.
That'd be an explosion orange and all, wouldn't it?
Outburst.
Like a tsunami. Thanks for that, Neil. That was a great little story there. Another one next week, hopefully, if you can think of them, pull them out the archives, if you know what I mean. Neil, we're going to talk a bit about paranormal, but not paranormal as you know it. Not normal. Neil, what do you think about pareidolia? What is pareidolia, Neil?
Well,
explain to the masses.
What I think pareidolia is. I see it most days, to be honest. When you look at something and it looks like a face in the wall,
yeah,
or in anything really, you know, so there's a face over there, you know, it looks like. I mean, we had that video we did, John,
Really Short Abbey,
and the brick in the background. It looked like there was a face in the brick there.
Yeah.
But it was.
It was the brick.
It was a brick. It looked like a face, you know. Now,
the reason I brought this up, Neil, obviously, there's a little platform out there called Bookface and Instagrams. Or is that the drug one? I can't remember.
That's Instagram, John.
Oh, is it Instagram? Yeah. So on Bookface, there's a couple of groups, and the one I've been looking at recently, it's called Spirit Photography. It's got thousands of members. Now, all the pictures what people post on there, I look at them and go, that's a bit of smoke. That is. That's a bit of vape, or that's a tap, or that's a rubber plant.
Yeah.
But they're circling faces in it, like the spirits, but they're not. It's just your eyes pinning together a dot to dot to make a face.
Yeah.
You know, I can see faces in here right now, but they're not. It's a bottle of wine.
It's hey, John. It's some pictures you got on the wall. Look.
Oh yeah, it's them.
The Beatles.
Yeah, I can see a face there. Look, it's a skull, but I can still see it. But what I'm saying is, everything's a spirit. In everything, in dust, in smoke, in vape, in whatever. People are saying there's angels in the sky, and like a cloud, shaped like a dog, and it's a ghost dog. Everything's a ghost. And you know what? I'm sick to death of it.
Ghost dog.
I was on these groups. I've had to come out off them because they drive me bloody mad. I'm like, are they for real? Are they so deluded that they think there's ghosts in everything they see? Anybody can look at anything, a bit of wood, and pick a face out. That doesn't mean it's a spirit of a dead relative. It means that it's a bit of wood. That's what it means. Now, I'm not saying everything is not a face, especially in photographs. But I'd say 99% is pareidolia. So do me a favour. Bloody stop it. I've had enough.
That's what they're like, John. That's what they're like.
Yeah, but come on.
That's what they think. It's what they think. You know what I mean? What makes you happy makes you happy.
But this, yeah, I understand that, Neil. I understand that. But if they're putting pictures up of nothing and circling nothing, what kind of resembles some kind of distorted face when you clearly know it's swirling smoke, there's got to be some kind of something going on up there.
Have you seen that one, John?
Something going on there.
Well,
And I haven't no more, so I've come off all them pages completely. Had enough.
Have you seen that one, John, with a drink? And there's two eyes and a mouth in like the froth.
Yeah.
It's the same kind of thing, eh?
Exactly. But that's not a ghost, is it? It's froth.
I drunk it.
It's froth, yeah.
Mm.
I've sort of picture of a froth in a beer. Well, look like Scooby Doo. That's not Scooby Doo. That's a cartoon.
That was Mark Barron, wasn't it? Remember?
No.
Mark Barron on his glass.
Yeah, mate. No, I've saw another one. It don't matter anyway.
I was there, John.
All right,
You was there.
Yeah, so please get a grip. Get a bloody grip. That's all I've got to say about that. Neil, do you know we used to do a section yonder back called Ask Orange?
Yeah.
And I've started it back up. I haven't told him yet, but I've been asking
boss.
people in our group to give me questions to ask a good old Orange here.
Put me on the spot, pal.
So we're going to go straight in to our little section, which I like to call Ask Orange. Now, if anybody who's going to be watching this video and anybody wants to send any questions to me, just DM me. I think that's the way you say it, Neil. DM me, yeah. Direct message, Neil. Direct message. It's lingo. You got to be down with the kids. So
you can keep that to yourself.
I know. All right. So DM me and send me some questions for soft bollocks here to answer in the only way he knows how. Okay.
No wonder I'm going to draw it. Can you tell what it is yet?
Unbelievable.
All right.
I've got a question from. Now, if I get this pronunciation.
Can't even say pronunciation.
You can't say it either, Neil.
You just said a pronunciation.
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 Now, if I get this name wrong, it is Slivitja Jovan. Good British name there.
He's a tennis player.
And she's asked, I think it's a girl, it might be a bloke, I'm too sure. What are your thoughts on scrying or mirrors as a portal?
I'll tell you what, I've done a bit of scrying, John.
Yeah, I know.
But I don't remember it's...
Especially when you've lost at the bookies.
Scrying over you.
Says my body Tyler.
Cheers. I've done a bit of scrying. I've done in like, apparently haunted locations or whatever. And,
you have.
And I'll be honest with you, it does. I remember it's your eyes playing you up because you're staring into a mirror and a torch and looking at yourself for ages, and whether your eyes play you up, you know what I mean? I don't know, John. That's why I always say, if you're going to do scrying, have somebody behind you, and if they're seeing the same as you, and then, it's...
yeah.
Legit.
I kind of agree with you, Neil, to be honest. But if you are in an haunted location, if you are in an haunted mirror, and you are staring at your face for a kind of a period of time in the dark with a torch, not blinking, you're knackered because it's like 3 a.m. in the morning, you're freezing your tits off, your eyes are going to play tricks and your face will start to look different.
Yeah, distort.
But if there is someone behind you, I mean, a human being, not like an energy or anything like that, and they're saying, Neil, your face is changing. You're starting to look like an old prospector. Do you know what I mean? Just follow my lantern. There's gold in them mines.
Say the woman in there, scrolling for a bit, and it turns into David Dickinson. You know what I mean? We go into auction. Real Bobby Dazzler.
This place is cheap as chips.
Yeah, and there's somebody else behind you who goes, you look like Dick, how you do?
Excuse me?
Then, it's legitimate, though, John.
Follow me to the caves, but watch out for the coyotes. That's the old prospector again, that is, Neil. Yeah, so if you do start looking like an old prospector, maybe, just maybe, there is a spirit forming in your reflection.
Yeah. I ain't saying it don't
Giving you
work.
a wink.
I believe it, I do.
Well, it's an old ancient
I
method
do
of
believe it, yeah.
communicating with the past and the dead and the deceased and what have you.
Yeah, I
So-
do believe it, man.
In some cases, maybe something will come through that mirror, but I'd say about 80%, 90% of the cases, it's your own eyes playing a trick, which is kind of pareidolia once
Yeah, but
again.
John, if you're in a haunted location,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
well known for spirits
Uh-huh.
and whatever. If you're doing it in the car, in your rearview mirror, you know what I mean? I don't think it's going to work.
I hope you ain't driving. I hope you parked up. I hope you parked up.
Get the charge.
Yeah.
Let's pull up the traffic lights. What the bloody hell are you doing?
I'm changing.
I'm destroyed now.
You ain't the only thing. Fucking lights are changing as well. You know what I mean?
I'm from green. No, it's not.
Yeah, so, yeah.
Send it to David Banner.
I forgot what the question was now. Thanks, Slavicia,
Yeah,
Jovan.
cracking question, though.
Boy or girl, I'm not too sure. Neil, question number 2 for Ask Orange. Peter McNichol is asked, do you think a spirit could follow you home from an investigation? Good question there, Peter.
You know,
Good question.
I've had a spirit attached to me, John.
Neil, you've had a spirit attached since you were 16.
You know something? I don't care where
And not the
anybody
ghost type?
says. Well, boy yourself, man. I'm trying to talk here. Right. When we went to East Drive, John.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I don't know. I was going to say I don't know what come out of me, but that was a different noise. We went to East Drive, right? John, I tell you, I won right for 2 weeks, man. And I told you, don't I?
You did.
So I do, but I totally believe that because I felt like I was somebody else. And I don't know what people laugh at you. In these places, that's why I do wear protection now, John. You know what I mean? And I don't mean Johnny's either. I do wear protection.
Neil, it's been that long and you're still wearing protection now. What's going on? Maybe that's your problem.
What?
Maybe start going commando. Start going to investigations, commando, take nothing.
Last time I went commando, I got strip search.
Star jumps in Birmingham Airport.
Right, so
Went up there with a torch on his head, looking for gold. It was the old prospector again, Rory.
looking for panning for gold.
Wasn't that a show story, Matthew Kelly?
It was right.
Panning for gold.
It is on. The time is right. It's time for you to drop your pants.
Can you tell what it is yet?
In the wrong party.
Oh, that's right. No, I was thinking the catchphrase.
Yeah, all right.
Catchphrase. I forgot the fucking question again. So, do you think a spirit could follow you home? So,
Yeah,
you
most
said
definitely.
you said that you was fucked up. Sorry about my language.
Yeah.
You was fucked up for 2 weeks after East
It
Drive.
was.
Bloody hell, Neil! You must have been entertaining that spirit because they usually bugger off after a day.
I know, yeah.
Oh
I
dear.
don't feel normal at all, man. And I felt so bad. And you know what? When we went to watch his name not so long ago as well, Guy's Cliff.
Oh yeah.
When I come back, I felt terrible. Next day, John.
Yeah.
Felt like Michael Flatley, been bloody river dancing on my skull. And I've been having a drink. Well, next day, I felt like I'd had a session, a proper session. So they say, like, paranormal hangovers.
Yeah.
They do exist. I don't give a shit who you are.
They do.
Anybody who's never been on one, come with us. If we have a good night, right, you'll have a paranormal hangover, I'm telling you.
Your energy will be drained.
Yeah, drained. It's horrible, man.
Yeah.
It's worse than a beer hangover, Adrian.
You feel hollow, like you've got no energy at all. You know what I mean? I'm like that most days, to be fair, but after an investigation, I feel worse. I've got no reflection in the mirror.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Flying none.
So there you go. Hey, thanks anyway, Peter McNichol.
Oh,
that was a nice little section, wasn't it? That old Ask Orange.
Thanks.
So there you go.
Thanks,
Do you know what? We don't pause. We don't come up for breath. We're like one of them deep sea divers. We just keep going and going and going, like the Ever Ready Bunny. So there you go.
Ever ready, Neddy, the call, man.
Ever Ready Neddy. That's why he's always got protection on. He's always ready. He's always ready.
Sitting in the house playing the drums. Like a Duracell rabbit.
Okay.
There you go.
The Rampant Rabbit. That's what you should
yeah,
talk. That should be a nickname. Neil, we're gonna move on, kid, because like I say, we ate dead air. We ate it.
Dead air?
Yeah.
I've got no choice.
Neil, mine's a natural colour of silver.
I want to make
Fuck knows what that is.
That's what I want.
Do you know if you blow that really hard, it flies off in really,
Yeah,
really little
She
pieces.
loves me. She loves me not. She loves me. Remember that on the dandelions?
I do.
Brilliant.
I don't. This is my favourite section of the show because, you know, I'm a massive horror fan. I love horror films. I love movies in general, to be fair. As you can tell by the wall behind me, got The Lost Boys, Dawn of the Dead, Ghostbusters, The Slaughtered Lamb from American Werewolf. You know, there's the number plate for the, if you just move out of the way, Neil, sometime today. The Ghostbusters number plate. So there you go.
John, what's happened to your pink lady's jacket you had up?
Neil, shh, grease is the word. We got 5 facts on one of my favourite films from the 80s, Ghostbusters. So there you go. Neil, did you know, this ain't a fact, by the way, this is just something I'm just going to throw out there. Did you know that it was not going to be called Ghostbusters? It was going to be called, I'll be bloody sitting down for this, Ghost Smashers. It's a good job to change. Yeah, Ghost Smashers.
That was sound the
For
same,
mash gets Ghost Smashers.
Something stranger than that. Who are you going to call?
Ghost Smashers.
No.
We don't have the same ring, does he? So anyway, Neil, I've got 5 facts on Ghostbusters. Washer. 5 of them, Neil. Fact number 1. The cast was originally different. John Belushi was going to play Peter Venkman, and Eddie Murphy was going to be Winston Zedmore.
That would have been interesting. That was Eddie Murphy in his prime as well, John.
It was, yeah. It was. Eddie Murphy as Winston Zedmore. Maybe it took a lot of the comedy from the others, though, you know what I mean? Because Eddie Murphy is funny as, isn't he? You know what I mean? So there you go. Fact number 2. The Ghostbusters theme by Ray Parker Jr. Hit it, Neil.
There's something you never heard.
Are you going to call?
Ghost Smashers.
I knew he was going to say that. Ghost Smashers, yeah. It was nearly sung by Lindsay Buckingham from Fleetwood Mac.
Really?
Yeah, it was offered to Lindsay Buckingham from Fleetwood Mac, and it was also offered to Huey Lewis from Huey Lewis and the News. You know what I mean? Just after he'd done the Power of Love. Well, it might have been. No, it would have to, wouldn't he? Just after he'd done Power of Love from Back to the Future, and the bathroom says no because it's fucking shite.
Really?
Yeah, they didn't like it at all. So Ray Parker Jr. was given the role of singing Ghostbusters, the theme tune. Neil.
Yeah.
How about that? Fact number 3. There's an iconic scene in Ghostbusters. Your movie heads on now, Neil. There's an iconic scene in Ghostbusters when Slimer, the green ghost, is floating round the chandelier in the hotel.
Yeah.
The Ghostbusters are down, circling him, ready to get him on the old proton pack, get the proton packs out and get him into the old ghost trap. But they couldn't get the shot right for the film, so they had to use some really serious special effects. Neil, have a guess what they did? You use your brain, special effects, movies and all that. What do you think they did to get the shot of Slimer going round the chandelier?
Was it a lawnmower?
No, it wasn't a lawnmower. That's not really special. How does a lawnmower look like Slimer?
Green, John?
He got orange ones and all, you know.
No, John, them more out them days. They're green ones.
Okay, I'll cut to the chase. The special effects they used, they spray painted a peanut.
What?
They spray painted a peanut.
John, it looked bigger than a peanut. How big was the peanut?
Special effects, Neil. They made it look bigger on the screen. Do you know what I mean? You know, help some people. Oh, Ned Diggler here. Yes, so what they did for the Slimer, they spray painted a peanut green, obviously. Fact.
Is that why they...
Neil, I can't believe you're eating peanuts while we're trying to do a show. You don't know that we're actually recording this?
John, my brain just went to peanut mouth.
Oh, you just spotted in my eye. What's going on here? It's like sitting next to the planters, man.
You know when you said he had peanuts? I just had automatically picked up peanuts. What
if I said penis?
You better watch yourself.
The salty. Fact number 4. Sigourney Beaver. Sorry, Sigourney Weaver. I know I'd get that wrong. Sigourney Weaver's audition for Diana Barrett was unique, to say the least. Do you want to know why, Neil?
They're going to rock us out.
No. Do you want to know why?
Well,
She didn't speak for the whole audition,
well
but she still got the part. And the reason she didn't speak and the reason she got the part, because she knew in the script she was going to turn into a demon dog. So for 10 minutes, she just acted like a dog, panting, snarling, growling, jumping over the settee. At one stage, she took a piss on the mic stand. And then started to lick herself. You know what I mean?
What?
I mean, that takes some doing. That takes some doing. That does. Now, have you ever licked yourself?
Not really, John. I think I am, but he busted a blood vessel.
What, with the big tongue?
Yeah.
No, but she got the part because she acted like a dog for 15 minutes, snarling, dribbling, licking herself, scratching her arse, everything. Neil, she went.
Not one of the prostitutes. Not from Mom's Play.
She went pure beast mode. She got the part of Diana Barrett, Neil.
Unbelievable.
Fantastic, eh? Fan-bloody-tastic. Fact number 5. Now, I mentioned before that John Belushi was going to play Peter Venkman, but he died. He snuffed it. He had a drug overdose and died. Rest in peace, John Belushi. I'll never forget you in Animal House and King Frat. I can tell you that. So, John Belushi, even though he was dead, he was still in the film, Neil.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, that woman in the library was it?
No. John Belushi was the inspiration for Slimer.
Right.
They took, but the way John Belushi was being a slob, now with eating all the hot dogs and shit and being like, if you look at Slimer, he was inspiration, John Belushi.
Really?
Correctamundo.
Bloody hell. I don't know that.
So there you go. That was 5 facts on one of my favourite films, Ghostbusters.
No, it's me. No, it is his favourite film, ain't John?
It's up there.
Even we know I'll be good for a drink and that.
Mhm.
When we're in the toilet, you always say, "Don't cross the street."
I do. I can't help it.
In his head.
Can't help it. So, Neil, did you know, this is a bonus fact, the film has made $295.2 million. That's a lot of wonga, eh?
Jesus.
It's a lot of bloody wonga.
Unbelievable.
So there you go. And it's still going there with the Ghostbusters Afterlife, which is still on the cinema. Go and check it out because it's bloody fantastic.
It is a
If
good
you like
film.
Ghostbusters 1, you'll love Ghostbusters Afterlife. I can tell you that. Neil, we've got a special guest coming in.
When?
Right now.
Wait a minute.
I don't need to. He'll just come through the roof.
In the SAS.
He's
It's Bear Grylls, eh?
It's Mission Impossible. He's going to come down on a bungee rope. It's our good friend, Dead Ed, Neil.
Oh,
Ed, do you know what? We haven't seen him for a couple of weeks, have
I
we?
know, yeah.
We haven't seen you for a couple of weeks, Ed. Do you know what I mean? And obviously, I hope you had a good Christmas. I hope you had a good New Year. And thanks for joining us for this for our special show. Our first show, not special, our first show of 2022.
Well, now what? You know, we spent it with John, New Year's Eve.
Do you know what? He hasn't told me, so how's he told you?
He told me, John. He
Did
told
he?
me, yeah.
What did he say?
He'd with Elvis.
Elvis?
Yeah. Prince.
Prince?
Who else? Oh, George Michael.
George Michael?
Yeah, they had a fab time, man.
Do you know what? I wish I was dead.
I can't come to me like that, he will be.
Wish I was dead and have a party like that
Imagine that.
on New Year's Eve.
Party like it was 1999.
I know. Well, Prince was there anyway, so he'd probably sing it, wouldn't he? So, Dead Ed is our spirit guide, and this is Dead Ed's spirit guidebook. Ed, get off with you. He's off, Neil. He's gone. He's gone, mate. He's gone. We've sent him over all the way to Gloucester, to Woodchester Mansion, because we are there Saturday night, and he's going to go over, and he's going to talk to me through the spirit realm into me good ear. Can't speak to him because he got here fuck all. He's going to speak to me, and he's going to tell us a bit about Woodchester Mansion and the spirits that reside there. So Neil, you ready for this? Because you're there Saturday night, and you're doing long vigils on your own.
John.
I think they were just winding back up.
John.
There's a glitch in the matrix. We got a mandoon. We got a mandoon. So
That's
Neil,
it,
shh. He's there. He's there. That was quite quick. Ed, Dead Ed now is at Woodchester Mansion, and he's now speaking into my good ear, and he's telling me that Woodchester Mansion is an unfinished Gothic mansion. Why is it unfinished now?
don't know. Need a bit of paint, does it?
Probably. Now it was abandoned by its builders, and it has remained in that state since the mid 1870s. So Ed's telling me. I know, yeah. And it used to be owned by the Duchy family. So there you go. Thanks, Ed. Ed's also telling me, he says the history is amazing. He goes, he could tell me everything about the history, but he's actually telling me to tell you lot to find it out for yourself, you lazy bastards. So go and find out the history of Woodchester Mansion. It makes such a fascinating read. I can tell you that. The building has many layers, not layers in the building, because there's no floors because they've never finished them. It's unfinished.
Is it health and safety then, John? You know what I'm like, John?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, we're gonna have to put him on reins. You know what I mean? Anyway, we're gonna go on to the spirits. Ed's telling me about the spirits that reside there in Woodchester Mansion. Now, Ed says there is a spirit from the members of the Duchy family. So there's a spirit there still who was part of the Duchy family, and he resides down the left side of the building. So if you are in Woodchester Mansion, Ed's telling me, make sure you pass the Duchy on the left-hand side.
What do you do when you got no food?
Yeah, so make sure you pass the Duchy on the left-hand side, Ed's telling me. Neil, this is no laughing matter. He's also telling me there is a soldier on the ground floor in one of the rooms off to the left. And apparently he stands there leaning up a wall with his one leg cocked in the air, a bit like a flamingo.
I'm sure he ain't got one leg, John.
No, because apparently you can see one standing and one standing up, like a flamingo stands.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And Ed's telling me whether this is true or not. He might be just pulling me pisser. I don't know.
If he's lying, you have to put your foot down.
I'm telling you. The other spirits of the house call him Mr. Pink. So I don't know what on earth is that all about. Did he like dressing in pink in his spare time? I don't know.
Maybe he likes shrimps, John.
He might like shrimps. I don't know. But it's probably something to do with he stands like a flamingo. I think he's been shot. If he's in the war, probably was shot in his leg, and that's the impression people are seeing.
Yeah, up in his eye.
He's up in mad. I'm telling you. Now down in the chapel, Neil, there is a huge monk who hovers up and down around people conducting seances.
Is he in the lift?
No, he's not in a lift, Neil. So he's up and down, a bit like a bee's wing. He's up and down while people are conducting seances, but people can't hear what exactly he's doing. He's secretly rapping. So Ed calls him Bob Monk in the house. I can't fucking do beatboxing. Neil, can you give us a beatbox? That's pathetic. and Neil, and down in the cellar, there is a dark, nasty, evil little bastard.
You ain't got there yet.
I know, yeah. It's usually me. And then there's a dark, evil presence. He's an evil little bastard. Don't say it. Now, some people who I spoke to, he reminds them of some kind of like a jester or a clown or something like that. You know what I mean? But he's very small and he's dark and nasty and he likes to pull on people's hair and clothes and shit like that.
Like a dwarf renter ghost. Yeah. Now, people believe that he's not a kind of that kind of character. He's an elemental. He's an elemental spirit. But don't say that when you're down in the cellars, as this evil spirit gets a bit cheesed off, if you know what I mean. He gets, yeah, Thanks, Ed. Cheers, Ed.
Do you know what? He pulls it out the bag every single time.
He does. But like Jack the Snake Roberts, John.
Yeah, you are our paranormal, our ghost. That's pretty good, Jack the Snake Roberts. Have a look at that. I just want to say, for the record, we like to have a little bit of a giggle in the paranormal world and stuff like that. You know, they're just jokes. They're not real. But obviously, what we are telling you is actually has been witnessed. We just put a funny spin on it.
Yeah.
So we've signed a piece of paper. We're going to take it to Woodchester on Saturday because apparently no spirits were hurt during that section. So yeah. So it's all good, Nev. It's all good.
It's all good now. I mean, like John, we do. You know, we do this to let our hair down, don't we, John?
Yeah, because you know
have
life can be a bit mundane sometimes.
People like it. I mean,
we appreciate every single one of you who takes your time out to watch our show, comment. You'll do for us.
When we go on an investigation, we totally different, don't we, John? We do different. We have a serious, good investigation.
And this one at Woodchester,
at all.
This one at Woodchester is going to be our biggest video.
Yeah,
it's going to be like a TV show. We hope. So please check it out when it comes out in a couple of weeks. But Neil, that's the end of our show. Our first one for 2022.
Oh, around on 46 minutes.
Yeah, that's plenty. That's plenty. If you've got anything else to add, Neil, fire away.
I ain't got my wig on me, John.
He was going to treat you to another song, but he's bottled it.
Yeah, you know, I don't know what it is, John. I think in 1995, the average common cold was a chesty cough and a runny nose. In 2020, it was COVID-19. 19. Hey? Like,
I thought he was going to give us a song.
No, I ain't singing that. I'm not Paul Oldcastle, John. You know what I mean?
On that note, people, we want to say thank you for watching. Hopefully, we will have a guest on our next show in 2 weeks. I've sent some invites out. More than likely, they'll say yes because they never say no. And we'll see you in 2 weeks. But before we go,
1 sec. All those who remember the lockdown, it was caused by COVID-19. It caused distraction. It's all right, isn't it?
Hopefully, he'll have a finished version when we have a guest on in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I doubt it.
I doubt it very much.
But you never know.
You know, I don't know the copyright to these songs.
Now, we're investigating this weekend.
Yeah.
And we are hoping to get some spirit activity.
Yeah.
But if you lot out there, any of you, are out investigating this weekend and there's no spirits, Neil, just do what we do.
It's the only one I'm having, John.
We drink them instead. We'll see you lot in 2. Neil, say ta-ra.
Bonjour.